Yeah. We got to start by talking about these guys because this is trauma. All right, I get it. It's community trauma, and I love that for us. It's bonding. But first things first, we had the reveal for the global. I don't want to call it this, but I'll call it this for now. The global Dokkan campaign, the very first one. I'm gonna just call it Global's anniversary. Like, people will be all right. But with that being said, we went through the teaser for it. I should say the announcement video. It's interesting because it's not what we thought it was going to be a couple weeks ago. Like, a lot of people were set on Daima. Some people had Fusion. Some people had Saiyan Saga. Like, it's weird the angles you can go from with this. But with that, like I said, it's now called a different name. And JP's anniversary is going to be called the Dokkan Supreme Celebration. I'm not doing all that, all right? JP anniversary, global anniversary, and Tanabata is now in the worldwide slot. It is what it is. People are very angry. And I get why we're angry, but let's talk about why we're angry, right? And I think you guys are justified in your anger. I'm not usually one to like gas up frustration, but it feels like we're in a place where, why does this keep happening? So we of course have gotten the tag, mechanic. It's been working. It's a dope mechanic. I think it just has to be used well. And they're using it a lot. I wouldn't say they're using it poorly, but they're using it a lot, and they're not maximizing it. They're not optimizing how fun the mechanic can be. For what reason are we saying that? The 10-year anniversary fusions, their tag mechanic was fire. Goku and Frieza's not so much. I'm still, we're working on it. So it's like, okay, they went 2 for 3 there, right? And then we got these gals, and myself, I speak for me. I don't really care for these gals, and I'm talking like, I don't even hate, Kale Caulifla type cards. I just know I wanted this to be a Kefla, and it feels like they're holding off. They're gonna make this a Kefla, maybe, hopefully, possibly one day in the future. But I guess we'll just never know, because like we still don't have an LR Kefla, which is really actually kind of interesting once you think about it like that. They didn't give them not having the fusion in this card triggered a lot of y'all, and like I said, I'm behind that. I said it's cool, like I get it, they're probably just gonna just use it for another unit, and like then you speed forward a little bit and you find out, oh, okay, like we're gonna get a Vegito and a Goku Black and Zamasu card. Like, oh yeah, if they have tags, like of course we're gonna see that 4-turn Vegito, just like the 10th anniversary fusions. Maybe a little merge Zamasu action, because he is in the card art and he is an active skill for this card right here, right? He's going to be. The issue is the active skills are single turn attacks. So basically, in that animation, they're going to fuse into Vegito, do their super crazy attack, and it sounds really fun until you step back and peep. Not only does it feel like we're being shorted animations from Vegito, which is, it's hard not to like be understanding, because Vegito Blue doesn't have, they've used his animations. Like, the reason AGL Vegito Blue, this guy right here, who we're about to absolutely obliterate as a character, I hate that card. That unit already had, he was the first Dokkan original. He was the first like major LR fusion Dokkan original. I'll just put it that way to make sure I'm right. He had a dope animation. This duo card had terrible animations. I don't have that concern with this one. I think they'll have good it'll probably be some real short animations, but like it's whatever, right? It feels like we're being shorted animations because it sucks. Like, one of the reasons we always summon this time of year, whether people want to admit it or not, is because the fusions or whatever major Saiyan unit it is has real peak moments. And we don't have that the same way with some of these tag mechanics. Like, Goku and Frieza's animations are cool, but they're not like super dumb fire. I would say the Miracle 7, the Universe 7's final attack is like a good animation, but you guys get what I'm saying. Then Rose and Zamasu, I think they'll have cool animations. If you want my real opinion, I will say, while I've been waiting years for another Goku Black and Zamasu unit, while I'm cool with it being Rose, I did want it to be a base form Goku Black. I love base form Goku Black. Like, I like him more than Rose. I know I'm not supposed to say it, but I'll say it. So like, yeah, we're gonna have fun with the Keyblades, but I'm just telling y'all. Anyway, I get why it's agitating people already. It's only been an hour, and I see why it's agitating people that these aren't actual playable fusions. So we're back to, you see them for possibly 30 seconds out every major fight you go through. And a lot of it is going to be Goku versus Vegeta. By the way, Trunks is in Vegeta's attack. I'm sure they're going to do some variation of the father-son. I don't know if they'll rehash that animation. I'm not sure. But he's doing the Gallic Gun, so I wouldn't be shocked, right? But maybe they redo the father-son Gallic Gun for Vegeta's animation. Goku's animation is Vegito fusing. Like, it's obvious enough. I think they said Rose's is an attack. I assume it'll be the Scythe. Like, it'll be like a rage attack. And then I think they said Zamasu's is the one where they fuse. So it's cool. We saw glimpses of the animation for that matter. Let's just go through it real quick. I am super hyped for how they're going to handle the first merged global anniversary. I am very I don't feel unhyped now. I just feel bothered that once again, like, these fusion units, it's almost like, because the 7th anniversary, even if it was just Blue Goku and Vegeta, like, you could get away with it. And then they have, fusing into Blue Gogeta, which is always cool, very powerful. And for that matter, the precedent wasn't always there of, like, we're waiting on the way we looked at that fusion, because of the intro animations, because they're transforming with another active skill. They have double active skill. They have all these top tier quality animations that were like 1-to-1 with moments in the movie. I think it's going to hit different 3 years ago than it would right now, or for 3.5 years ago than it would right now for like a moment of Vegito Blue. I think that's really starting to bother people. But yeah, we skipped through. I haven't beaten this event, by the way. I got to do that. I got to do this one too. Well, I have the chance balls. I just got to see what we get. I think I'm excited to see what we'll get. Anyway, skip forward. Breaking through this theme. This theme is interesting because this theme just screams Daima. I can't lie to you, bro. I don't want to tell people to not like summon. Not this time of year. This is too hype this time of year. I think it's gonna be Daima Part 2. Like, it just screams one more bonus, when Goku goes Super Saiyan 4. I don't really... I hope it's mini Super Saiyan 4. I want it to be mini because I want them to go mini and then give us adult for, like, worldwide slot, whatever that Tanabata name is gonna be now. Or give us that for, like... Christmas is 5 months away. I'm not ready for Christmas, bro. Please. Do not wait until Christmas to give us adult Super Saiyan 4. But at the same time, they probably will. It is what it is. And then you skip forward. Like I said, we got glimpses of them becoming, the fusions, Merge Zamasu and Vegito Blue. I like this. These shadings on Vegito are hard. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to see what they look like. I'm excited for the... Oh, matter of fact, I didn't even notice. I hadn't seen this Zamasu Goku Black art. That looks hard. It's going to be the grenade. I like that. I like that art right there. Am I hurt? Sort of. Do I feel like I trust them to like now it feels like, let's say they hype up Kefla. Like, is it going to be a moment of Kefla or a Kefla playable LR? I don't know. Like, I need these active skills to become the unit. The only thing that hurts, and it made sense about the 10th anniversary fusions, is it goes away. They're so strong, you had to understand why they did that. But the fact that Vegito and Gogeta go away after 4 turns is always going to be like, ooh, they're so fun, but I just wish I had another turn or two of them, right? Like, it just is what it is. But it makes sense. It just does. For now, until we see another part of it, is we gotta see, is Goku part of the crimes of these tag units? Both sides are rarely as broken as the other, so let's go through all of them, right? I look at it like I'm a defensive player, so off the top of my head, I'll look through that unit's kit again, but I prefer Khalifa's kit over KO's kit a lot of the time. I think it just makes a lot of sense. I know Khalifa can die. It is what it is. If you go through AGL Gogeta, the Vegeta portion of that card dies a lot, bro. The Vegeta portion of that card is insufferable for me. So, like, until I can get to Goku, maybe use the Ghost Usher of Veku or whatever, fuse into Gogeta and actually be unkillable, I hate that Vegeta unit. That guard is not enough. That unit should have had damage reduction, like 30% damage reduction. It was not enough. You look at Vegito. Goku is really good. I don't ever feel the need to enter Vegeta. Unless I'm really desperate in slot 1, I don't ever feel the need to enter the Vegeta. Most of the time, it's either Goku or Vegito, and it is what it is. I think that it's very likely, let's just say off the top of my head, like Goku is better than Blue Goku in this Vegito card is better than Blue Vegeta. Let's say Blue Vegeta is better than Goku. That kind of shoots this tag mechanic in the foot because it's not as viable as it sounds. They're making these units have kits where you know who you're going to use in all but like 15% of scenarios, all but 15% of turns, you know who you're rocking with. I'm hoping as they drop more, including this card, we don't know what these two cards look like. I'm hoping in the future that they keep trying to, well, not keep trying to, start to create like a real balance. Balance is such an easy word to say, but a real balance between the two forms of the card before they ever use their active skill. The reversible exchange parts of the card need to be more equivalent, and they're not. It's starting to piss me off. So I'm worried that, you know, it's going to be like, why would I ever use Blue Vegeta? He sucks. I just want to go into Vegito, finish the fight off, and then go back to Blue Goku, who has 85% damage reduction and double orb changing. Another example. Frieza sucks in that tag, bro. I hate Frieza, but Goku, I don't like Goku either, but like Goku at least has his viability. I think Goku is a very useful card. And then of course their active skill you can use. The attack is good. Of course, I'm a utility guy, so I can appreciate the healing that they do on their other one. I'm hoping, you know, Zamasu isn't way more viable than Goku Black. Like Goku Black is just a bunch of damage and then he can't tank a super, but then Zamasu is like all tanking and he goes slot 1 and survive like an 8 million super attack, right? A 10 million super attack because he's immortal. He's got his gimmick or whatever. I'm hoping they don't do stuff quite like that. I'm hoping these units come out and they're just all parts of the kit are peak, and I'm worried they're not going to keep, I'm not worried they're ever going to have that consistency with the tag mechanic. So we'll see how it goes. I just found this tweet funny. Shout out Celtic, man. It does feel like it's a lose-lose, huh? They don't fuse, huh? It sucks. Celtic's usually not the one to make fun of people. I don't think his intent is to, nah, he's making fun of people. He's usually not the one to like poke fun at people's misery. I think he's just happy because there's a Trunks in Vegeta's part of the card. So it is what it is. I'll call it right there, man. Y'all know what it is. Like I said, I like the shading. I like the shading on both, but I'm just saying because it's Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, right? Super glistening and glossy and flossy, man. I rock with it. It is what it is. It is the Young King Hitman. Let me know how you guys feel about this tag mechanic and how it's been handled 6 months in. I'm very up and down on it. Like I said, parts of it I really am starting to despise. Parts of it I really, really like. I think the mechanic is such a good way to have duo units. I think it's really fun. It's Legends-like, and I think that's a good thing if you use it right. But I need them to use it right. I'm excited to see the details of this card. Y'all know y'all gonna see me outside, man. Part 2, I think, is going to be Daima, which makes me feel like, oof, if this unit, like I said, if the parts of this unit aren't good enough, I might prioritize Part 2, bro. Like, I might have to do it to him. I will say, first things first, unless this super class LR is so much better than the extreme class Roseanne Zamasu, I am summoning for Roseanne Zamasu as priority. I love Big Bad Bosses. I like Zamasu and Goku Black. I've been waiting years for them to get another duo unit, and now the tag mechanic made that possible. I like the Keyblades. I'm just saying I like base form Goku Black too. Like, I really do. I just do, man. It is what it is. It is the Young King Hitman. Y'all already know what it is, man. Young Hitman is off this.